Next up on my Steam library, we've got Geometry Wars 3. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved is a twin-stick arcade shooter. It's the third game in the Geometry Wars series. If you've played either of the other two games, you'll know exactly what you're getting. Except this one evolves into the third dimension. Instead of playing on the flat 2D planes that the previous Geometry Wars games were on, now you're playing on three-dimensional geometric shapes, including spheres, sausages, cubes, peanuts, and all sorts of other 3D geometric shapes. The gameplay's pretty much the same as the previous games, twin-stick shooter game controls. It's just as fast and frantic and hectic and as addictive as the previous Geometry Wars games. I mean, I love Geometry Wars, played it a lot on the Xbox 360, thought it was a really, really good game, and it's one that you can just come back to. You can literally play it for 2 minutes at a time, and you know, you don't have to invest a hell of a lot of time in it, although you often find yourself doing so because it's so damn addictive. So there's a few different game modes. I was playing through the single player adventure game mode where you have to progress from one level to the next, and there's a target to meet to progress to each next level. It could be achieving a certain score within a certain time, or it could be just killing all the waves of enemies with one life. So it varies, and at the end of each sort of section you get a boss fight to compete in. And they are pretty tough. You have to sort of watch the patterns. It's a pattern recognition game, really. You watch what the each enemy does a certain thing, and it's up to you to react and try and destroy each clump of enemies in the most efficient way possible. So you need quick reactions, good hand-eye coordination, and it's really enjoyable. Thumping soundtrack. Ideal to be played. I don't know if you'd even play it on anything other than a controller, to be honest. I've never tried playing it on like mouse and keyboard. You can, I suppose, but get your Steam controller out or your Xbox controller out, whack that in. It's a perfect game. Whack it on the big screen if you've got Steam on your big TV. Whack it on Steam on big picture. Play it on your big TV. Just sit back and you're playing it like it's a console game, really. It's well, it's Geometry Wars. It's just as good as all the others. I'm gonna keep it like permanently installed now, and anytime I feel like going back to it, I just whack up Geometry Wars, and you can just play it for a few minutes at a time. It's got leaderboards, so you'll see what your friends' high scores on any different levels are. So that's a bit of motivation. Try and beat your friends' high scores. It's got each level has got star ratings, and as you progress, you can upgrade your weapons and buy extra abilities with the amount of stars you've got. So, yep, Geometry Wars 3, absolutely brilliant game. Its full price is $11.99. It's as of today, actually looking, it's 50% off to $5.99, so that's well worth a buy. But even at $11.99, it's well worth it. It's one of those games that you can just keep going back to forever. So Geometry Wars 3, absolutely awesome.